a holistic approach. Let us take a moment to remind us what the mission of Toastmasters guide us. The mission of Toastmasters Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop their communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. To ensure that the meeting runs seamlessly and is enjoyable for everyone, let us keep a few ground rules in mind. Speakers are requested to have caution when talking about sensitive topics such as sex, religion, or politics. Please turn on your camera and ensure that your microphone is muted when you are not speaking and to avoid background noise. Please do not interrupt when someone else is speaking. Kindly rename yourself with the role prefix, and if you are a guest, please rename yourself with guest in front of your name. Our club, Sattvic Toastmasters for Healthy Living, is focused on wellness and healthy living, and we take any information which is shared here with thoughtful consideration. Please remember that any or all information shared in this meeting is for general knowledge and educational purposes only, and it is not a professional medical advice. So please consult a qualified medical practitioner before making any medical decisions on your life. Your health decisions are your responsibility. Without any further delay, I would invite our president, Postmaster Vikram, for his opening address. Postmaster Vikram is a corporate employee working as a technological manager in Otis Elevators in Hyderabad. He is a TEDx speaker and the author of the book You Can Transform. So over to you, Toastmaster Vikram.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aniket. Am I audible?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Good morning, my dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, our dear keynote speaker, Sushil Grover. It's my honor and joy to welcome you all to another enlightening session of Sattvic Toastmasters, an online club that goes far beyond speeches and roles. At Sattvic Toastmasters, we are building something truly special for all of us. This is a space where we not only nurture confident communicators, we also create empowered leaders. We honor our deeper dimensions of life. Our mission is rooted in leading a Sattvic healthy lifestyle, one that promotes clarity, balance, and purpose. In each meeting, we come together as seekers of truth, of growth, and of conscious connection. We speak from the heart and listen with presence and learn from each other's journey. So let's see who we have today as our guests. So we have guest Ashutosh. Hi, Ashutosh.
Yeah, hi.
Good morning. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes. My name is Astos. I am currently working for NCL Atlas as a software engineer, and Sahid is my colleague. So that's it.
Thank you. Thank you, Ashutosh. Welcome to the first meeting of Toastmasters. And I wish you enjoy the meeting and stay with us till the end. And next we have guest Mary. Good morning, guest Mary.
Yeah, good morning.
Would you like to give a few words about yourself?
Oh, okay. I'm a Toastmaster from Toastmasters for Professionals based in the United States. I'm a Malaysian, I'm a doctor, and I live in the Philippines. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you so much, Mary, for being here. And next, let's move on to our guest, Srinivasan Sundar Rajan. Good morning, Mr. Srinivasan.
Hey, good morning, everyone. So I'm Srini, based in Hyderabad. Been in the IT industry for about 3 decades. So this is probably 6th or 7th session I'm attending. Looking forward for the topic is very interesting. So although I'm not doing that well today, I want to listen mostly. The topic was very, very interesting. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for managing this and team. Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us, even if you're not well. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you'll enjoy this meeting as well. And next we have our guest, Manoj. Good morning, Manoj. How are you doing today? I think you're not audible yet.
Am I audible now?
Yes, you are.
Great to be back again among you all. So, come here today to learn how to write and
Yes.
express myself.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for joining us. And next we have our guest, Safari. Zafari, if I'm not wrong. Good morning, Master Zafari. Can you please unmute?
Safri.
Safri. Okay.
Hello, is it audible?
Yes, please. You can just unmute and say a few words about you, guest Safri.
Hello, I am from Cochin.
Okay. You're from Cochin, and what are you doing? Are you a Toastmaster? Are you a Toastmaster, Mr. Zafri? Is it your first meeting you're joining with us? Okay, we'll come back to guest Zafri. Next, we have OnePlus. Yes, please. Zafri.
Yeah, it is a first meeting for me.
Yes, this is the first meeting for you. Okay.
Yeah,
And today, and are you you're from Cochin, you said, right?
yeah, I'm from Cochin. I'm working in a shipping background.
Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome to our meeting, and I hope you will stay till end and enjoy this meeting.
Thank
Next,
you.
let's move on to our guest OnePlus. Can you please unmute whoever it is named as OnePlus and give a quick few words about you? All right. I think we have covered all the guests, so we have one more. Yes.
I am
Yes,
Kamal
please.
Grover. Hello,
Yes, yes, sir.
I am Kamal Grover. This is my first meeting.
Wonderful. This is your first meeting with us, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Vikram, he's saying yes.
All right. All right, let's move on. And I hope all of you are going to have a wonderful meeting. We have an excellent keynote session on writing your first book. With that note, I'll hand it over back to our Toastmaster of the day, the energetic J.K. Arora, sir. He's an entrepreneur, author, and he's the energy of this club, Satvik Club, and inspiration for most of us. So let me welcome our Toastmaster of the day, J.K. Arora, sir.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram. So, good morning, fellow Toastmaster and cherished guest. Your presence brings a lot of energy today. We often say Toastmaster is a platform where communication meets leadership. But today we are about to witness what happens when excellence meets empathy, when brilliance matched by heart of service. So, before inviting our keynote speaker, for which I understand you are keen to learn from him, I introduce today tag team who help in running our meeting smoothly. So I'll invite GE Toastmaster Shahid to introduce the tag team.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster J.K. Arora. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my dear fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. I am Toastmaster Shahid, General Evaluator for today's meeting. So as a General Evaluator, it's my primary responsibility is to introduce the TAG team. So TAG is an acronym for Timer, Accounter, and Grammarian. So with this, I'll first call upon the first role player, Timer, Toastmaster Ganesh. So Toastmaster Ganesh, could you please introduce about your role?
I thank you, General Evaluator. And thank you and good morning, very happy morning to all the members. So I came to know this club in the Global Toastmaster Club. For joining, I just giving few words about me. I'm Ganesh, I'm from Chennai. So I'm part of Toastmaster for past 1 year. I'm based on Chennai-based Toastmaster Club. My club name is PSTC. Full form is Perambur Speaker Toastmaster Club. So I am the VPPR of that club, currently serving. So this is my short intro. And by nature, I am IT. I'm from IT background. Okay. So about coming back to Toastmaster, today I am playing the role of timer. So we all know there is a famous proverb: time and tide do not wait for anyone. So time plays a crucial role in everyone's life. Just note, I'm going back to my role. So as a timer, I will note down all the timings. Here, all the persons how good speaker of fantastic in the speaking skills. But at some point of time, they need to break, else the speech will go on. So that role I'll be playing as a role called timer. So for timer, to indicate the timing limit, I'll have some time cards. Since it's an online meeting, I'll be presenting my screen. I'll do a demo presentation. Hope my screen is visible.
Yes.
Yes, it is visible.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the way I will be presenting my screen. Okay. So once anyone has in prepared speeches, the time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I will raise a green light. Since it's a live timer, I can't able to change the indicator. And at 6 minutes, I will raise a yellow, and at 7 minutes, I will raise a red card. Okay. And next table topics question, it's a time between 1 to 2 minutes. I will raise a green card for 1 minute and yellow card for 1 minute 30 seconds and red card for 2 minutes. And next one is speech evaluation. Speech evaluation timing is 2 to 3 minutes. For 2 minutes, I will raise a green card, and 2 minutes 30 seconds I will raise a yellow card, and 3 minutes I will raise a red card. Along with that, for all the session, there will be 30 minutes grace time. So in the time, all the members should be try to wrap up the speech as soon as possible once I raised a red card. And today we have some bonus session, that is a keynote session. For keynote session, we have a time limit of 30 minutes, right? Once again, just I forgot.
Maybe we can ask.
Yeah.
You have the time?
Yeah, it's a 30 minutes. For 25 minutes, for 20 minutes, I will raise a green card. For 25 minutes, I will raise a yellow card. For 30 minutes, I will raise a red card. Okay. So this is my roles and responsibility. By the end of the meeting, once after G called back again, I will submit my report. Thank you. And one more thing, today anyone is going to present the screen? Today any speakers or keynote speakers?
Yes, yes, Ganesh, obviously. So our keynote speaker will do the screen share. He has checked that also.
Okay.
May I know your concern?
No, because I am presenting my screen right. So others, it should not interrupt others. I want to ensure that.
Yeah, actually there is another way I thought of telling you. So displaying the cards in the background of you. So do you have the timer cards with you?
No, sorry, it's currently not handy with me.
Okay, no problem. In the meantime, I will share you in the chat. So you know how to add those and show in the timer cards? Do you know?
Okay, I will add it.
No. Do you know how to show adding those cards and all?
Yeah, I know background.
Okay, then that's good. I will share the cards. Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Ganesh, for taking up the timer role and explaining in detail. And now we will move on to the next role player, Toastmaster Pravalika for our counter role. Toastmaster Pravalika, can you please explain about the our counter role?
Sure. Thank you, General Evaluator. Just like a writer carefully chooses each word to make their book unforgettable, speakers should choose their words wisely to make their speeches memorable. Greetings, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. I am Toastmaster Pravalika, a current member of District 126 DPRM office. As an accountant for today's meeting, my responsibility is to notice filler words, repeated words, and short and long pauses that were used by the speakers. Filler words are like so, and repeated words are like but, then, or anything that was used by speaker more than once. And also I will notice the short pauses as 2 to 3 seconds of silence as the speaker, and 5 seconds or more than 5 seconds of silence of speaker as long pauses. And I will be back with my report when the general evaluator calls me back again. So this is my counter report. Counter role. I hope you all clear with that. And over to you, general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pravalika, for explaining us the role. Now we have the last role in our tag team, that is the grammarian role. So it is played by our Toastmaster Vikram. So Vikram, could you please explain about the grammarian role? You are on mute, Vikram.
Am I audible now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So today I have some interesting words and idioms for us to use throughout the meeting. So as a grammarian, I'll be introducing you these words. So I'll be also checking who is using these words in your speeches, in your conversations here. So the first thing that I'll introduce here is the word of the day. Let me put it on full screen. All right. So the word of the day is epiphany. The word of the day is epiphany. The definition of the word of the day is a moment of sudden revelation or insight. A moment of sudden revelation or insight. So we have an example here. While staring at the blank page, Maya had an epiphany about how her story should begin. Whether it should begin with a childhood memory that shaped her entire life. So I hope this word is clear. I would encourage someone right now to use the word of the day. Can someone try using this word of the day?
I think we shouldn't be planning our life. We should accept whatever comes on our way to realize the epiphany, the miracle of epiphany.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Manoj. I think Harish Bilji is also raising your hand. Yes, go ahead, Harish.
Hi. Last Sunday, when I went to my barber, he developed an epiphany of converting himself from a barber to a cosmetic surgeon.
Okay. That's really funny. Thank you so much, both of you, Manoj and Toastmaster Bilji, for using this. Next, let's move on to the idiom of the day. The idiom of the day is put pen to paper. The idiom of the day is put pen to paper. Meaning is to begin writing something, especially a book or a story. Meaning to begin writing something, especially a book or a story. An example is, after months of planning and procrastination, Vijay finally put pen to paper and started writing the first chapter of his novel. So I would encourage someone to use the idiom of the day once, please. Anyone want to try?
If no one, I can try.
Yes, please. Toastmaster
I'm
Manoj.
putting pen to paper by capturing my epiphany moments.
Wow. You used both the idiom and the word of the day together. Thank you so much for that lovely example. So without further ado, I want to hand over the control back to our general evaluator, Toastmaster Shai. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram, for explaining us the role and giving us with the PPT presentation and engaging the audience also to use. That's an awesome thing. So with this, we are done with our tag team introduction. So now we are ready to start our session. So with this, I will hand over to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster J.K. Arora.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shahid, and your complete tag team. So now it is my absolute honor in welcoming our keynote speaker, Mr. Sushil Grover. He is author of Amazon best-selling book, Talk to Win, a certified meditator, leadership coach, mentor, soft skill trainer, have 31 years of corporate experience. He shares insight through his YouTube channel, The Filmy My Professor, and the podcast Voice of Inspiration. So please welcome Mr. Sushil Grover, a philanthropist. He brings a lot of inspiration, passionate about empowering individuals and unlock the potential and achieve a balanced, fulfilling life. So Sushil ji has helped thousands of business and enhanced their personal development. So welcome over to our keynote speaker, Mr. Sushil Grover. Please.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster J.K. Arora, for nice introduction. So before I start my session, let me start with just a little bit of interaction with all of you, because some of you were telling that they are eager to learn how to write a book. Just I want a one-liner that why do you want to write a book? Just unmute and inform that why do you want to write a book?
Okay, I would like to write a book to understand myself better.
Right. Anyone else?
I want to write a book to impact people.
Anyone else?
I want to write a book to share the perspective of their life, the journey, whatever that I come through, and it helps the others to get connected and then easy to implement whatever it is if they are getting connected on that. To give a different perspective, I would like to write a book.
Great, great.
I would like to, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Toastmaster Sushil. I'm hoping.
Your voice is feeble, Ramya. Can you please little?
Yeah, I am just coming.
No.
Okay. Is it audible now? No?
It's still a little feeble. Can you come closer to the mic?
Yeah, I think it should be fine now. I changed the settings.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Great.
Yes.
A very good morning to all the dignitaries in the meeting today. I would like to write a book because that I feel is my form of expression, and there is always an innate desire to exhibit what's inside, and writing is something that I resonate with more than dance, music, or Thank you.
I would like to write a book to leave a legacy, leave a trail of words behind me.
Right. Great. Thanks for your feedback. So this is a only short session of 30 minutes. So 30 minutes, I will just give overview of the session, and detailed guidance, if you need any, then you can contact me on my WhatsApp number that will be given at the end of the slide, and you can have from the Toastmaster J.K. Arora also. So let us begin the session. You have all informed me that what are the reasons why these writers write. These are some of the other reasons also why people write. There might be 5 reasons, 50 reasons, or 500 reasons to write a book. But according to me, there are top 5 reasons to write a book. Living with purpose and clarity. If you have purpose in mind and clarity in mind, then you write a book. To earn passive income. Nowadays, majority of us are earning this active income, and this is one of the reasons also to earn passive income, and to leave a legacy. Third reason is to leave a legacy, as some of you said that to leave a legacy, because you are here for a lifetime, but you remain for generations to come, to impact the generations to come, then you leave a legacy. Then there is the 4th reason is achieving inner fulfillment and happiness. Whatever emotions you have, you get fulfillment and happiness by writing those emotions. Then making a meaningful contribution. So these are the, according to me, these 5 top reasons why people write a book. So did you know that over 6 lakhs new books are published every year? And yet thousands of potential authors never take first step. You all have stories in your mind, but you have thought I know some people who are thinking for years to write a book, but they are not able to pen down. So first is find your niche. What is your niche? What sort of book you want to write? You want to persuade others? you want to motivate others, you want to write fiction, you want to write non-fiction, you want to entertain people, you want to enlighten people, you want to write a book for children, you want to write a book for young or old, decide that what you want to write. And the best part is that you find your passion. Whatever your passion is, just in your mind, I'll take 10-20 seconds. Identify just what is your passion. And today I will give you secret that if you identify your passion, then probably later part of the presentation, I will give you one tip how to write the whole book surrounding around your passion. Right? So now you are seeing on the screen, this is the John Maxwell. You must have heard the name. He is the #1 leadership coach of the USA and world, also one of the best coaches I have seen. And John Maxwell has written 76 books. Probably some of you might not have read 76 books, but he has written 76 books. How he could write 76 books? He says, simple formula. It is Sunday, it is holiday, it is Christmas Day, it is New Year's Day, it is his birthday, anniversary, or anything. He writes daily. And he gives a very wonderful example that he says that you have an axe in your hand and you go to a big tree, just put 5 slings a day. 5 slings a day, come back. 5 slings a day, come back. 5 slings a day, come back. He says that there is no tree in the world which will not fall eventually. So what he is saying is that you need to take little steps, small steps, baby steps, and within a period of 6 months or 1 year, you will have your book in your hand. What you need to do is keep a daily journal. Because there are more than 60,000 thoughts coming and going in our mind on daily basis. It is said that most of the thoughts are negative, but minuscule thoughts are very creative ideas you get. And those ideas, when you get, just note down. You can have pocket diary, always pocket diary and pen, always. Whether you are at home, whether you are at office, whether you are traveling, whether you are waiting for an appointment, whether you are at a bus stop, whether you are at a metro station, wherever you are, whether you are traveling anywhere, you should have this small pocket diary. Just note down. And whenever some thoughts come, because we all observe other people, we are learning through observation. Each one of us learn from observation. Remember when you were a baby? How did you learn to write? How did you learn to eat? How did you learn to write numbers? How did you learn to wear clothes? Everything you learn by seeing others. So when you observe others, some of the things you like, some of the things you don't like. And both ways you learn. And whatever things are coming into your mind, those things you pen down. And on daily basis, before going to bed, you can synchronize those whatever you have written in your pocket diary. That is the one way. And another way is on weekly basis, on weekends. You can just synchronize your thoughts. Not synchronize that you are writing a book, just synchronize your thoughts that pare it down. Because you are in a hurry, you will be writing. And in the evening, you know that what you have written. And if 3 days pass, a week pass, you will not remember that what you have written. So put it in a journal, transfer it in journal. And if it is your passion, then if you want what you know, then the universe conspires to get you those things. If you have passion in your mind, so then automatically you will attract those things. And another thing is that you can also do, nowadays there are this mobile phones. Mobile phones you can just record, and you can make a separate group where you are alone there. Just record and transfer that information into your group. I know a very famous, this Kavi, Mr. Ashok Chakradhar, you might have heard the name. So whatever he gets information, he immediately records that information and then send it to that group, and then they can do all those things. So if you keep a daily journal, and there are sometimes what happens that when you write all those things, and there are some side effects sometimes because you write your inner feelings, and if somebody gets hold of that journal, so that person might misunderstand. So I recommend that whenever someone is writing a journal, just don't go through it. Because I have written a book called Talk to Win, The Art of Communication to Influence, Inspire and Succeed. And I know that whenever we are communicating, then also we are not able to explain everything which I say. So when a particular thing is written in journal, how you can interpret that correctly? So my advice is that if the journal belongs to someone else, even your partner, even your parents, sons, daughters, don't touch that journal. And nowadays there are AI tools and so many AI tools. I could not think of writing a book if these AI tools were not there. These AI tools, any tool is a good servant, but a bad master. So you need to know how to use those tools. You need not dependent 100% on these tools, but you should know how to use those tools. How to give prompts, that is also a separate engineering, prompt engineering, nowadays getting popular. And if you take the help of AI tools, anybody sitting here, if that person is disciplined enough, can write a book within 90 days. If 90 days is short, at least in 6 months, that person can write a book. That might be that you need to cover the design. Everything is available. Everything. You need not worry at all. Now the question comes that whether you do self-publishing or traditional publishing. Traditional publishing, as far as my knowledge goes, that you give your manuscript to a publisher, and for months together, you don't get any reply that your manuscript is worthy of going into the print. So this is a very long process, but now you can do your book self-publishing, and globally this your book can be sold. Everything A to Z, everything you can do at your own while sitting at your home, whether you are in own country or you are in abroad, wherever you are sitting, at the comfort of home, you can self-publish your book. And then there is how to market your book. I have written this book, so now how to market that book? So for marketing also, if you have money, you can spend lakhs to market that book. And if you don't have money, then also you can market your book. Then also that same principle applies every day. Nowadays, there is a social media, there is so many platforms where you can sell your book. And there are also different parts of the book. One is ebook. That is a separate platform. Ebook that globally that is published, and then people nowadays, there are increasing number of people who are reading these ebooks. Then there is a paperback and there is a hardcover. So paperback, you can get your book published. And then same, once you have done this, you have written the book, then you can convert it into the audiobook. So all people, you get your reach wider. And one of the best ways to reach wider audiences, just translate that book in your language. As I'm from the Hindi speaking belt, so before writing my volume 2, I have written volume 1 of Talk to Win. So before writing volume 2, I decided to translate that book so that I can reach to more people, so that I translated the same book in Hindi. You can translate the book in your own language. So that way you get the wider reach, right? And marketing, there are so many things. So I will not go into the details because there is a limited time. These are the 2 books which I have written. English version is Talk to Win, the Art of Communication to Influence, Inspire and Succeed. That is volume 1. And संवाद की सफलता, बातचीत की कला, प्रभाव, सफलता और प्रेरणा के सूत्र. You would be wondering that how could I write and then also convert that book into Hindi also? That was also with the help of tools. Because tools are very important. What exactly tools do? If you want to put a nail on a wall, you can do 2 ways. One, you can use your hand to put the nail on the wall. You can do that. That is your choice. But there will be so much blood coming, and even then you will be making the efforts the hard way. You will be going the hard way, but still the nail may not get fixed on the wall. But if you use the hammer, just you can fix the nail easily on the wall. That is the power of the tools. If you use the right tools and you know how to use those tools, you can definitely, from A to Z, you can do at your own. And provided you have one thing, that why you want to write a book. Why is more important than how. Do you have burning desire in you? And what is the difference between desire and burning desire? Desire is when you see someone's house burning. That is just house burning. You show sympathy. Oh, that house is burning. When it is my house and my 4-year-old son is inside the room, and then if the house is burning, then I will not sit idle. I will do something about it. That is the burning desire. Do you have the burning desire to write a book? If yes, then you can definitely write a book. Now the session is open for Q&A because I just told you I have just given overview of the session. And if you want certain questions, most welcome. We can have this, whatever time available to us, we can go through these questions.
So,
Yes.
Sushil sir, this is Srinivasan.
Yes.
I just have one question. Thanks for your session. On the self-publishing, can you give me some more details how you go about doing self-publishing?
Self-publishing, sir, everything self-publishing. What sort of details exactly you want? Can you specify?
No, how do you, meaning any tool to use, or how do you do it? Meaning self-publish means you don't need anybody help to do it?
Yes. Just what I have understood your question, I would like to inform that you need to take your this ISBN. That is the every book that is published, you need to have ISBN, and ISBN is for the ebook separately you need to take. For paperback, you need to take separately, and for hard book cover, you need to take separately. And that is the Government of India site, isbn.gov in, that site is there. You go there, get your ISBN number, and that is the first step, because without ISBN, and if you are on KDP ebook, if you are this publishing, then even ISBN you don't need. Then you simply go to KDP, that is the Kindle Direct Publishing, and go there and upload your this cover and manuscript, and that's all. Your book is visible to all over the world. And second, if you are going for a paperback, that also you can go self-publishing, as you have gone to ebook for this KDP. On that platform itself, you can go for paperback also.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sushil ji.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Really insightful and inspiring session. Thank you for that. My question is only one. You spoke about AI tools. Any particular AI tool which you found it very useful in your journey as a writer?
As far as there are not one tool, there's no one tool, there are different tools. For example, if I say about that, if you want to design the cover of your book, or you want to cover the back cover, so for that tool, that Canva is good. So that Canva, you can have this free version as well as paid version. And if you are just practice through the free version, and if that utility is your more, then you can go for the paid version also. So this Canva tool for designing the work is there. And then there are different platforms as ChatGPT you might be using. So those tools, then Grammarian to get your those book grammar right. So there is a different tool. So whenever you are going, what information you are giving. If you are saying, if you go to ChatGPT and you say that write a book on this topic, within a minute, that ChatGPT will write a book. But that is not the purpose of yours, because AI generated tool, because you want your book emotions. What help you can take is, because whatever notes, just give me an example that what is your topic. I will just explain. What is your topic on which you want to write?
I would like to write a book on my dad's work. He was an accomplished artist, so I want to make a coffee table book about his work.
Right. So now your dad's, you have this, for example, you have written a page. That page, just you write in your own language, and then this page you can give it to give exactly feelings. You can include what is prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is that one page you have written, at least quarter a page you should write in ChatGPT to identify, to tell the emotions, what emotions were there your dad was going through when that incident happens. So the main part is not just that one page to get written. The main thing is that what emotions. So those emotions, so that AI tool will tell you that those emotions it will incorporate. And you go on refining the text until you are satisfied. Yes, exactly this my dad feels. So you can have 3-4 versions, and then you can show it to your dad, or you can show to yourself also. You can read 2-3 times. Yes, this is the exact thing I want the audience to know. So then the job is done. But if you do traditional proofreading, it will take a long time, money, and you will spend a lot of time also and money also as well. Is that solves your query, sir?
Fantastic. Thank you very much, sir.
Hi, Sushil sir. Myself, Shahid. Yeah. My question was related to the journaling thing. So you mentioned about the journaling thing, right? So does it suit for all kind of writing the books, or does it to some version it is specified, or does that does that journaling helps to incorporate in every kind of book?
Can you elaborate a little bit what you want to ask?
Yeah, I want to ask, like, so if I am writing about myself, like my what do we say, like about my life story. So if I put that journaling in chapter wise, so that will be useful. But how if I want to write some other thing related to any other topic, so that journaling, how can I make use of it?
For example, give me one example on which topic you want to write.
Okay, actually this is my first meeting. I just want to understand how to write a book, but I did not decided to write a book. So
Toastmaster Shahid, yes, I got your point. Yes, this is very great that after this meeting, if you decide to write a book, I'll be more than happy. Yes, you go and write a book. Decide your this passion. What exactly you want to convey to the world. So surround that, because I just told you in my presentation that universe will conspire to get you all that information. Don't worry about the title. Excuse me. Don't worry about the title. Don't worry about anything. Just journal it. And it will take the shape. And this AI tools will help you to convert it into a book. Don't worry about that. Is that solves?
Yes, thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes, Ramya.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the session. So I actually wrote a book. I mean, first draft is done, but the number of words, the number of pages, or the content is less than the regular book. I'm trying to expand it, but actually I'm realizing that in the effort of expanding, I'm afraid I might lose the flow, or I'm realizing that I can rather start the book afresh than inserting elements in between. It's fiction, fantasy and fiction. So I'm facing writer's block. Even GPT is only able to help not much. Whatever I give an input, it is able to elaborate, but basically the input has to come from me. I'm facing a bit of a writer's block, or not very motivated to reopen that task. So if there is anything that you can help with, I would be really grateful.
How many pages, Ramya, in your book?
So right now I have like 25,000 words.
Achha, right.
23 to 30,000 words, but it should, for a fiction, it should at least be 80,000. And I have 20 chapters right now. It should be 40 chapters. I'm trying to bring more depth to the characters and all, but somewhere I'm, lacking, or I'm facing a writer's block.
But what I recommend, Ramya, is that if you have 80,000 words, then break those 80,000 words in 4 volumes, just like web series.
Okay.
Volume 1, then leave it there. Then volume 2, leave it there. Then volume 3, volume 4, and complete complete whole story. Because nowadays these people have less patience to write those 80,000 words.
Right.
What you can do is that 20,000 you break it in 20,000 and just create a climax, so that whatever, as you see in the web series, that in itself that episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. Likewise, you can convert your book in volumes, and for that you can get the good this readership also, and at the same time more money also.
Right, sure. Thank Thank you, sir. I will definitely consider this. I was actually thinking that it has to be 80,000 words, otherwise it was not it is not applicable in the market. But yeah, 20,000 words also is something that we can consider. Thank you so much.
Right. Yes, Toastmaster Mary.
Yeah. Thank you for the session. My question is, when you refer to short books, are you referring to pocket books? Because people don't have time to read these days. What would you consider a short book?
Short book is this 15 to 20,000 words. That is a short book. That is 15-20,000 books is all right. That is the, if I say that 5x8 size book, that is you have this 125 pages, 125 to 150 pages at the max. So this is a short book. And if you have more content, then write volume 1, because I was also having the content of this more than this 40,000, 60,000 words. And I was also advised that you go and publish your volume 1. That is why I have gone this volume 1. So now volume 2 is 50% ready, but I was advised, so that is why I have this written. And most of the persons who are reading this book, they say that within 2 hours they have read the book. So that's good that your book gets read. So more books, that is a small book, according to me, that is a small book.
Any suggestions for, my passion is writing about holistic health because I'm a doctor and I've been in health for about 40 years. The thing is, what I'm thinking is putting the book out like dummies. So in other words, each book, I don't know, I just want some input on that one. So that it's little snippets that people can, let's say about blood pressure. Okay, there we go. And then about exercise. So we go like that. Any suggestions on that one?
Toastmaster Mary, there are you can write the whole lot. There's a holistic health. First, you can give about this 5 areas of health you can generally explain. That is the physical health, mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, and social health. And these are the general things you can cover in the first volume. And if you want, because to me, that if these 5 areas are balanced, but another 6th very important area is that is the financial health. So you can cover that also in that general you can speak. Then you can go when that volume goes, you get your readership, you build a base, because you need to build your base first. Because every time you cannot market your book and go and market, you have to market once. Once your database is ready, then you launch the second book on the, maybe that diabetes, you can write a separate book. On blood pressure, heart health, cardiovascular diseases, you can write the second book. Then you can write on this joint health, you can write another book, bone health, joint health, whatever, you can write that book. So likewise, you can just now go on writing, because once your database is clear, they know that this writer will give me this value. They will go and buy those books automatically. You need not go and spend a huge amount of advertising. That will solve the purpose. Is that solved the query?
Yeah, I have one last question. What would you consider a good database to achieve a passive income of, let's say, 1 lakh rupees?
1 lakh rupees, this is, you can say only you can sell this, even if you sell this 1,000 copies. If you sell 10,000 copies, if you sell, and if 100 rupees you get as royalty. So 10,000 books, if you sell, you get 1 lakh. And 10,000 books in a population of 8 billion people is very easy. 10,000 database to build, it requires consistency. And in a world of social media, so that 10,000 people are having following in millions. So that 10,000 is nothing. And once you build that this database, then your second, third, fourth. I know an author, you must have heard that by the name of Marshall Goldsmith.
Yes.
He has written more than 30 books. First 20 books he wrote, they were not as popular as was 21st book. And 21st book was What Got You Here Won't Get You There. So that 21st book got popular, and then money will keep flow. You focus on your work, you focus on your passion, then you don't worry about this money. Money will automatically flow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, Toastmaster Shahid.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, sir, I just eager to know like how much it will cost for a book to publish on an average. How
No
much it
cost at
costs?
all. No cost at all. Just this, even if you, I think that I applied for ISBN I think this 8-9 months back, and it cost me 500 rupees. But a few days back, I told someone to apply for ISBN. He said that it is now free. Even ISBN free, no cost at all. You get your books locally, but that there are print on demand facility, and if you go to Amazon, they will print, they will order whenever this person is ordering a book, they will print on demand immediately, and they will deliver everything. No cost at all. The only cost is that you need that consistently you build your this organic growth. I don't recommend on spending even advertisement also. You just go on this whatever you have written, just you this on social media, just explain those information.
Okay.
I know, just I will give one example that one person, one lady was there. She was having she got a gap from her job, and she was having this newborn baby. And what she did was she was just this on social media, she was giving information that this I did, and this is the best thing to do, and all those things, and got this so many followings. Yes.
Thank you, sir. I was astonished that there is no cost involved here in publishing a book. Thank you, sir. Thank you for knowing. Maybe
Yes,
Ravi Kumar, you can go ahead.
Yeah. Hi, Sushil. It was actually aspiring, inspiring, how to write a pen to paper in terms of, and gives me epiphany for writing a book. You also said the tools that to be used while you try to write a book. You said ChatGPT is one. Can I consider the ChatGPT to fill the words in terms of the theme, maybe a crux of 200 to 300 words? Is that a good way to utilize the ChatGPT to fill the perspective for a lengthy one? Is that a way that to write a longer or more words in the book? Is that been considered in your experience?
Ravi Kumar ji, just I would say that again, I would say the same, that that is a tool. I have to utilize that tool for my benefit. That tool should not be a master. That tool will create a content for me, write also, and then give back to me also. I am saying that whatever I have written, just you can refine that. For refinement, whatever, just I earlier also I said that whatever emotions you need to tell, that you need to tell prompts, give prompts to this AI tool, that these are my emotions, put those emotions in it, and then bring out a draft. So if you are satisfied that exact those emotions are coming, which you want to give to the world, so that tool, it will help. Otherwise, you can have this 5-10 proofreads. And even if a person proofreads, so that person is not in the soul as you are. Because you have written some book, you are into soul of it. So you can write all those things. So maybe that for a refinement of 1 page, you need to write a 1 page of prompt to give to the AI tools that this I want. And it will do like this in a matter of minutes. I hope that
yeah, it helps me. And how about the grammar that you used while grammar in terms of
Grammarly also, there is a Grammarly tool also that you put information, and that this will bring out this tool will correct the grammar in it. So you can use the grammar tool also.
Thank you, Ji.
Interest of time, sir, we'll take one last question and we'll wind up because we have other things to coming up. So next is Toastmaster Pravalika. You want to have your question answered?
Firstly, greetings, sir, for such an insightful session. Like after hearing all those questions and your answers, I would like to know about your personal experience. Like, have you ever felt completely disconnected from your book, like in midway through writing?
Pravalika,
How
can you
did you
be
get?
louder, little louder? You can come
Okay, okay.
near to the mic. Can you say it again?
Is it am I audible right now?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, like I want to know some personal experience of yours, sir. Like, have you ever felt completely disconnected from your book midway through writing? Like, how did you get back into it?
Again, Pravalika, if you talk about me, I was thinking of writing a book for years, but I could not do that because how to write those books. So I was exploring these. Whenever you search something, you get immediately prompts in your social media. This go for this 99 rupees webinar, go for this 99 rupees webinar. And then after that, they are charging level 1, come to the level 1, come to 5,000, then level 2, come to the 50,000, come to the level 3, 1.5 lakhs. So I attended, first of all, 99 rupees. 99, I attended a lot. Whatever comes to my, okay, 99, whatever information you have given, then I will note down all the notes. Just I will give you my personal experience of this AI. I attended one workshop of this AI. That was 7 days workshop and it was 999 rupees. And that was wonderful workshop. And I noted down each and every point. And when I was noting all those points, and when I was reading again, even terminology, even now it is, I think 3-4 months have passed. Today also, I have not gone through the complete content of that workshop because whatever I am not getting understood, I go to this tool to explain me what it is. So even one workshop is sufficient. And then those information, that curiosity approach, no doubt there are things that when come ups and downs are part of life. I don't say that there are this, you feel down. And when you feel down, it is not, this is emotional. You will feel down, you feel up. The question is not feeling up and down. The question is how far you recover. The question is how far you recover. So if you, there are some persons who recover within an hour. And there are some persons who recover in a day. And there are some persons who are not able to recover. Even 10 years, 20 years happened in their life long ago, and they are not able to recover now also. So ups and downs are part of life, but you need to.
Last question, DDM Harish, sir. Yeah, please go ahead.
Sushilji, like in Toastmasters, we have some taboo topics which we don't touch. While writing, have you encountered some certain areas which budding writers should stay away from? Because nowadays people are quite touchy about few things. So should we...
can you elaborate, Harishji?
Say maybe a religion or anything like that. So should we stay away from that, or what is your experience in that?
My experience is that first of all, religion should not be touched. Because if there are 8 billion people in the world, they have all different perceptions about religion. Religion, you should be very, very, very careful about writing about the religion, number one. Second is politics. If you are writing about politics, then politics also, there are hundreds of things which you feel that you are aware, but there are certain things you are not aware. Because general, there is a phenomena that politicians are bad. General feelings is there, but I know very good politicians, those have changed the course of history. So that way, this religion, politics and regionalism. Suppose I belong to Delhi. So I write something about Bengal, I was there for example, 5 years I was in the Bengal. So 5 years are not sufficient to write those. I can write my experiences. I can convert it into non-fiction rather than I can convert it into fiction. Because those experiences, if you go through my book, those are my real life experiences I have written in the form of stories. So those are my experiences, my personal experiences, I feel. And without touching region, politics, and this region. So those things we should try to keep away until or unless there are people who want that they want popularity. So those things I feel that should be avoided.
Thank you. I think you have covered all the questions, and you have inspired everyone to write, put pen to paper. And I'm thankful for you for answering all the questions very patiently. And thank you, Mr. Sushil Grover. So you like to continue? You can continue, or we will go further with our agenda.
No,
still, JKG, I will want to facilitate
I'll request my president, Toastmaster Vikram, to felicitate Sushil.
Thank you. Toastmaster J.K. Arora. So I would request the Zoom master to pin the speaker. Keynote speaker, Mr. Sushil Grover, can you please just stop your sharing, please, so that I can go ahead and... Okay. Just can you pin yourself also, Aniket?
Yeah.
You can put something on your camera so that we can view the certificate clearly.
Okay.
You can, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, dear Sushil Grover. On behalf of everyone at Toastmasters meeting today, I want to extend our heartfelt thanks for your inspiring keynote on writing a book. I think this is really a small token of appreciation, sir. We would request you to accept this certificate as a token of love and appreciation for your excellent session today.
Thank you so much.
Welcome, sir. And we would like to have you again on our sessions because I know that today's we have a limited audience, but we will invite you once again for an insightful session with maybe a few more minutes more on than this. And thank you so much, sir. And you can continue staying on the session. And
yes, I will continue for the session. No issues at all. And first of all, let me tell you that I'm honored to be here. And just I would like to inform everyone that I am also Toastmaster, North India Club. So just nice I joined this 2 months back, and my purpose was also this because you people are doing a great job. That this AHA counter, this grammarian, and all those level, because in India, in Delhi particularly, because you don't feel this environment to speak English. So you need to have this practice English, because there are certain people like me, there must be hundreds of people who are not speaking English. They are not getting speaking opportunities. And when you people are meeting weekly, so then each and every person gets confidence that he can speak confidently in English, and day by day, day after day, week after week. So you are doing these great sessions, and definitely I also wanted to be part of it, that environment, that English speaking environment. So that was one of my main objective of joining this Toastmaster, and that purpose is I must say that that objective is being fulfilled. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your experience. And we had a wonderful time today with you. So let's move on to our next section. I'll hand it over to the Toastmaster of the day to continue with the rest of the meeting.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram. And now I can say now thank you to Toastmaster Sushil Grover. Okay, we will look forward as a guest maybe next week also. And now going forward with our agenda. So as the theme is, your story deserve a book. Write it, share it, immortalize it. So let me ask with two questions. If my life story were a book, would anyone want to read it? My hardships, failures, and how it turned to achievements? And if the answer is yes, when we are going to start writing it or put pen to paper? So just write our daily activities we want to share, learning, do journaling. Most of us have powerful stories which we are facing daily, some or the other hardships, and other can learn from them. Who knows? Your story can become a legacy and change a life transformation to others. So if your life was a Netflix series, would people watch it or skip it to the next show? So let's make sure. And now let's kick off today. I'll put if you are an author of your life, so maybe anyone who I think everyone has inspired. So maybe you have inspired and write a book, and we can discuss maybe in the next coming weeks, and we can have more about that. So, and some of the reason which I found that people do not write, because they have a FOMO, they have a fear that if I write a story and it is not, no one should read, then what will happen? So let's break that barrier together and share a story. We spark a connection, because every story is spark a connection. We learn from each other. How much, whatever you write, if you have 50 people, 50 connections, it matters a lot. And I'll tell my story. I've written a book, and I've got through book only, I've got more than 200 connection. In fact, Mr. Sushil Grover also got connections from there only. So everyone has a book inside, but we keep ourselves. So we should write it, and because memories fade, but if we write our manuscript, it will last forever. We all write in a Facebook, LinkedIn, or social media posts. So let's make our life a preface. So going forward, now I'll request our next speech is I'll request Toastmaster Vikram as a evaluator to introduce the next speaker, Miss Ramya Bachu. Toastmaster Vikram, please.
Thank you, Toastmaster J.K. Arora. So let me introduce my speaker for today. My speaker for today is embarking on this journey on the path of engaging humor. She is attempting her project level 3 and first project under level 3, which is engage your audience with humor. The duration of the speech is 5 to 7 minutes, and the speech title is Don't Be Like Google. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day. J.K. Arora, sir, can you hear me?
I think if you give the cue, I can begin the speech. Yeah.
Fine. Sure, I think J.K. Arora, sir, is on.
Sorry.
Is not able to
So
unmute.
over to Toastmaster Ramya Bachu. Please go ahead. Yeah.
Have you all noticed how impatient our brains are? We don't even wait for facts. We just know, or at least we think we know. And no one fuels this habit better than Google. Don't you agree? The other day, I started typing, "Why do I feel?" And immediately, Google, with its infinite wisdom, suggested, "Like a potato." Oh, yes, I skipped my gym. That doesn't mean you can call me a potato. And then, "Why do I feel?" It first said, "Like a potato." And then the next one was, "Like someone is watching me." Oof, that felt creepy. And then the next one was, "Why do I feel like my life is falling apart?" And that felt a little personal. Google doesn't wait for you to finish your sentence. It assumes, fills in the blanks, and also damages your self-esteem. But you know what? That is not just restricted to Google. We also do the exact same thing. I would like to share an incident. Take conversations, for example. I was casually talking to my friend and said, "You won't believe what I saw in the restaurant." And I choked while I was gulping water. In that 1 second, before I could just come back to normalcy, my friend was like, "What? Did you see your ex with your new boyfriend, with his new girlfriend? Oh, was it a professor? Was it a celebrity?" I was like, wait. I only saw a waiter balancing 2 piles of plates in his hand. Disappointed? That's how she was too. We quickly jump to conclusions, or we become impatient, trying to understand, trying to guess. In just that one moment of choking and coming back to normalcy, she spinned a Bollywood thriller. That's not restricted just to conversations. Sometimes when we overhear something. So I was at this restaurant, and then I overheard a conversation from the other table where they were speaking about pomegranate, avocado. It was very tasty. So I heard something like, "Oh, pomegranate, avocado, they're very tasty. They're absolutely healthy, very good for skin." I quickly took the menu to see whether it's a salad or a smoothie, only to realize they were talking about a moisturizer. Thank God I didn't call the waiter and ask for a pomegranate avocado moisturizer. And this doesn't stop here. When you butt your nose in the middle of any conversation, there is again scope for these kind of assumptions. So a group of women were speaking, and I just joined the conversation. And one of them said, "Mine is UK shift." The other said, "Mine is US shift." I was so thrilled about their corporate careers and the international time zones they were dealing with. And I asked them which industry they were in. And they said, motherhood. Turns out they were talking about their kids. One mom whose kid wakes up at 2 a.m. and the other mom whose kid wakes up at 4 a.m. They were calling it as UK shift and US shift. I was like, okay, thank you. For a moment, I thought of it in a completely different way. And that's about women. Talk about men. And these men, they were having a conversation. One was like, "Oh, it was absolutely horror. Oh, I really loved the comedy also. And there was a bit of romance." And I was like, "Oh, which movie are you talking about? I would like to watch." And they said, No, that's just our married lives." So there is always this room for assumptions or conclusions, or we always want to show ourselves as we know everything. And just a hi, somebody sends you a hi, and then when you send a hi and there is no response, how much we tend to elaborate about it. Oh, did I do something that they're not answering to my messages? Or is he or she showing me attitude? Or does this mark that it's cold? So there's always this conclusions and assumptions that we jump into. Well, on that note, I would like to say the truth is we live in a world that loves fast conclusions more than fast food. But sometimes all we need to do is pause. Not every overheard conversation is a mystery. Not every pause in a sentence is a drama. And not every UK shift is a fancy corporate job. So the next time your brain starts writing its own story, take a deep breath, ask a question, and remember, don't be like Google. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Toastmaster Ramya. And now I'll request everyone to please give in 1 minute their comments privately to Toastmaster Ramya. Timer, please note.
So, I want to tell the time limit.
Yeah, 1 minute for the comments.
No, sorry, I didn't get it again.
No, Ganesh, once the 1 minute is done, you just highlight your red card.
Okay, got it.
Okay, I think everyone is given. So now we'll come to the next. Thank you. And now we'll come to our next topic as time is short. So I request TTM Aniket as a TTM Toastmaster Aniket to please take as a TTM. So we have a very limited time. So I'll request you can take
Yeah.
maybe 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster JK. So I am the table topics master for today. So table topic session is basically an impromptu speaking session in which the speakers are given 1 to 2 minutes to speak, and they are given a topic and on the spot, and they have to think on the spot and speak. So basically the benefits of this section is to give everyone an opportunity to speak and also to develop on the spot speaking skills. So for the benefits of the guest, I would like to invite first an experienced Toastmaster to volunteer.
Can we have DTM Harish?
Okay.
Harish,
Okay.
Harish,
So
would you like to go forward first? Or anyone else would like to volunteer?
Yeah. I would like to go.
If there's no
yeah.
one.
All right.
Go ahead, please.
Okay. Okay. So DTM Harish, your topics is, if you could instantly master one skill, what would it be and why? If you could instantly master one skill, what it would be and why? To DTM Harish.
Yeah, I just wanted to know where is the timer? Who is the timer?
Sir, I am the timer. I'll be.
Oh, okay.
I'll be switching on my camera.
Thank you. Sorry.
Maybe if not, I can do some demo also if you need.
No issues. I got it.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you, Table Topic Master, for giving me this opportunity to go and hunt for a skill which I would like to master in future. I would not like to hunt for any skill because I'm happy what I am, as I was produced, as I was reared, as I was bred, and as I was tutored and coached in Toastmasters. I'm happy with what I am. I take one step at a time. I don't want to just look at someone else and feel, oh, I should have done this, I should have earned so much, I would have written so well, I would have spoken so well. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to compare. My race is with only myself. Whenever I go on stage, I keep only one mantra in my mind, that I have to excel my past performance. So my metrics, my yardstick is me. So I don't want to earn or ape or imitate or yearn for something which I don't have right now. Moment I start doing it, I'll get more anxious. I will start feeling bad if I don't achieve it. I will get depressed. Instead, I would like to enjoy my life as it is. Remember, a nightingale which is sitting on the tree just sings. Why? Because it can. It doesn't crow. It doesn't imitate a crow. It doesn't talk like a parrot. It just sings because it can. And I would like to be what I am, as I am. You take it or leave it. I don't want to look forward to mastering any other skills. I'm happy as I am. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
Yeah, thank you, DTM Harish. Yes, definitely, we should be satisfied with ourselves. also. And next, who would like to volunteer? Anyone who guests want to speak?
Aniket, your voice is breaking, Aniket.
I said like, who wants to volunteer next?
Yeah, myself, Ankit.
Anyone? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Toastmaster Ravi Kumar. Your topic is how do you define personal success? How do you define personal success, Toastmaster Ravi Kumar?
Yeah. Personal success. I don't define a personal or a private or anything. Success is a success, and success is not a ending stone there. It is a journey. As you pass on the stages of life, very famous a song which is sung by SPB in a movie, Basha. 8 segments of the life has been culled out in a manner how you cherish your life. The stages of 8 into 8, 64. The stages at the 8 that you play, you associate with as a childhood memories, and you become, and the second 8 you become educated yourself, and third in marriage, and fourth you have your marriage life, and then so on, and the 64th you not to be in the world of you don't be as such. So the journey, it is not it's not like you convert everything as you like it. There will be highs and there will be lows. There is no definite answer or a definite target or a definite area that you would accomplish as such. It is all in the minds of the frame, that how you receive and perceive yourself, that I'm succeed. It may be a small thing. When I wrote my 10th exam and I get my 85%, it is also a small success. So every moment that you cherish and you feel that is a success, it is a success. It doesn't mean anybody to give a amount of a certificate or a amount of a Nobel Prize or something like that. You deserve, and you rectify it, and that is how the success is being calibrated. So each moment of your life, you feel yourself is a success, it is a success. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Ravi. Yeah, definitely. Success depends on our perspective. So next, who would like to volunteer? Anyone who guests want to volunteer?
If there's no one, I'll volunteer.
Yeah, okay. Toastmaster Mary. So your topic is it better to be optimistic or realistic? Why? Is it better to be optimistic or realistic? Why, Toastmaster Mary?
Thank you, Table Topic Master. This is a double-edged sword, because sometimes you have to be optimistic to be realistic. Sometimes you have to be realistic to be optimistic. Now, it all depends on the epiphany, because if I get some good downloads, then I'll be realistic. But if I don't get any downloads, I simply have to wait on my optimism. And then I have to switch into optimism or optimistic mode. But most of the time, I would think that, if you're asking me personally, I would think that I'm living in a realistic world. Why I say that is, in my profession, if I try to be over-optimistic, I could be misleading my patient. At the same time, I would not be pessimistic. I'm on the advocacy that we should never play God. In other words, I would never tell a patient, my patient, you only have 6 months to live. You only have 3 months to live. I think that is total cruelty to tell a human being playing God that there's only so much time that person has. And we see miracles all the time in hospitals. Therefore, what I do is I just tell them realistically, without being optimistic or pessimistic, that, you know what, you've got to do this. I'll tell you what to do, just follow that and come back and see me in a month, or even connect with me at any time. So the patient feels comfortable. So there we go, double-edged sword, optimistic or realistic. I play both games. Back to you.
Yeah, yeah, thank you, Toastmaster. Yes, definitely. Depending on the situation, we have to be more realistic. Next, who would like to volunteer?
Seems to be some disturbance in your voice. Please check your connection.
Next, who would like to volunteer?
Yeah, I will go.
For the next topic.
Aniket.
Okay, okay. Toastmaster Shahid, your topic is if you could design a city from scratch, what would it look like? If you could design a city from scratch, what would it look like, Toastmaster Shahid?
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster, table topic master Aniket. Yes. If I would like to design a city, so first of all, I would design in a structured manner. Let's say if you see in nowadays cities, the metro cities are very big cities, how much crowded they are. There are some cities which were burst with the human due to the technology and all those things. But my city, it would be well structured. If you see in the main cities, we will be facing the problem with so many mosquitoes. To avoid that, I will be having a good planned underground drainage so that the drainage water is not exposed. With that, we can reduce the mosquitoes. And the other thing I consider like the cables. If you see the electricity cables and different kinds of cables, everywhere it's hanging. If you see any, if any big storm or any high flown wind comes, so all the wires will be disconnected and so many problems, and it is the life threatening also for some people due to the electric shocks. So I will plan a underground electricity. And there are so many things which I need to plan, which will enhance the lives of people, saving the lives of the people. So that way my city would be well structured, well planned in all the outer appearance, and it is very secure for the people in saving their lives. So that's my take on the topic. Back to you, table topic master.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Shahid. So, yeah, so as I get rest of the time, so I hand over the stage back to the Toastmaster JK.
JK sir, maybe the control is back to you. His connection was feeble.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Aniket. Going forward with the agenda as time is less, so I'll request table topic
Evaluator.
Yeah, so Toastmaster Shahid to take the evaluation report, please.
It is Ravi Kumar, JK sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toastmaster Ravi Kumar, please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you to Toastmaster of the Day, JK, for handling this evaluation of the table topic. So really, it was an impromptu speak from the different areas of topics were being given, like how do you so how do you differentiate the success? And if you want to build a city, how do you want to build a city? And how do you want it to make not hurt for others? Or how do you feel about the realistic and optimistic? It was an awesome topics being compiled by the table topic master and the speakers like Harish, Toastmaster Harish, Toastmaster Mary, Shahid, Ravi Kumar, given the different perspectives altogether. It was enlightening in terms of different perspectives on their life and the perception of each area that they have spare about it. I really like the Harish has told, like, I don't want to be someone else. I don't want to chase on something as such. So enjoy as much as you can. And I don't want to be look at anything as such, but I'm very particular about how do I do excel the day before yesterday. There got to be a better way always. How do I can do a better from fast? So that was a very key thing from Harish, Toastmaster Harish, and optimistic and realistic. The one takeaway that I'm just taking it up, like both you have to win both the worlds when the decision making and the action oriented. So really put by Toastmaster Mary on the how do you feel yourself as such? And Sahid, I like your mosquitoes very much. So I think very recently Andhra Pradesh, when they wanted to build new capital city, I think this is one point that we should recommend from Toastmaster. Really, on the in a lighter sense, but otherwise the different perspectives. It was really an impromptu as able to demonstrate by Toastmasters. So really, it was a good one. Thank you, Toastmaster Shahid, for general evaluation. This is my report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ravi. So now I'll request Toastmaster Vikram to give evaluation report of our one speaker only, Toastmaster Ramya.
JK sir, can we have the poll for the best table topic speaker before that?
Yeah, sure. Yes. So okay, thank you. So over to Toastmaster Vikram.
Okay, yeah, you can call the general evaluator. He will call me and the tag teams.
Okay. So over to Toastmaster Shahid for a detailed report.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster J.K. Arora. So now we are heading towards the evaluation session. We have Toastmaster Vikram, who is going to evaluate Toastmaster Ramya's speech. Now I would like to call upon Toastmaster Vikram to present his evaluation report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shahid, for this opportunity to evaluate Toastmaster Ramya's speech. And today, I think Ramya had attempted for project level 3, engaging your audience with a humor. I think Toastmaster Ramya, I truly enjoyed your speech. It was a thought-provoking speech where there are several moments where I thought like, am I doing this in my life? So you made me think, and all of us think, whether are we truly believing only Google or we are believing in our instincts as well. So the introduction was really engaging. You gathered all our attention by asking a clever analogy between the human behavior and the Google, how the Google works and how we behave to the Google's results. I think it was a very unique hook that you had used to engage the audience, which I really loved about your speech. And your speech had a clear structure where I saw a clear introduction and then you had some content and then you had a conclusion, which I really loved about the structure of your speech. And coming to the message was very strong, that encouraging us to be more human, have empathy, and don't be like a robot
right? Just like how a Google, provides the results just when you search for it. And that was really a very strong message which I felt in your speech today. And you had put a lot of examples together, and you had narrated two different stories where when two people are from two different city, UK and US, like how do they interact? And a motherhood. I think you had given several examples where we can feel this message coming through very well in your speech. And I also felt at one moment a strong feeling of humor, where you said about the motherhood part, and then there was a very nice story behind that. Uh, so these examples really were truly engaging and enjoyable. And so these are some of the great things which I felt in your speech. Coming to the recommendations, I think these recommendations will make your speech a better one, or it will go to the next level if you can implement these in your few further speeches. So one thing I felt is your voice was little flat, where I felt some at some places when you are talking about motherhood, when you are talking about two different people conversing with each other, if you could have used your tone to differentiate it. So that would have been really made your speech a great one. And then you use some kind of gestures to convey your message, but I felt you could have even made a little big, gestures like raising your hands or moving a little bit from one place to another. You have to use the stage a little bit more so that we can feel your speech, and as well as we can feel it as per your message that you're trying to convey. And then even when you're concluding the speech, I was expecting some kind of a strong, a call to action to all of us, like where, I wanted it to be like you opened a speech with, don't be like a Google. When you are concluding also, I expected something really strong message and a call to action, which I felt, if you could have had it, I think that would have made the speech unforgettable for many of us. I think even today it was really a great speech, but all these things will make it even a much better speech in future. So that's all about my evaluation. Thank you so much. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram. Thanks for presenting your evaluation. Yeah. So maybe I recommend Toastmaster Ramya to put all these points onto the paper and to present this, incorporate these things in your speech to make it to a next level. So with this, we completed our evaluation. Now I would like to move on to our tag team's report. So now first, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Ganesh to present his timer report. Over to you, Toastmaster Ganesh.
Thank you, General Evaluator. I was back with my reports. So first, today the bonus session keynote speaker Toastmaster Sushil Kaur has taken 27 minutes, 3 seconds. It includes the speech and Q&A session. And next required speech, Toastmaster Rania. The time allotted is 5 to 7 minutes, but the time taken for speech is 4 minutes, 30 seconds. And next, moving to the table topic session. First speaker, TTM Harish. The time allotted is 1 to 2 minutes, but the time taken was 1 minute 52 seconds. And Toastmaster Ravi Kumar, 2 minutes 1 second. And Toastmaster Mary, 2 minutes 5 seconds. Toastmaster Shahid, 1 minute 40 seconds. And next, coming back to the evaluation, the TT evaluation. The time allotted is 2 to 3 minutes. And the Ravi Kumar has taken 1 minute 38 seconds. Prepared speech evaluation, Toastmaster Vikram, 3 minutes 40 seconds. So this is my timer report. Thank you. Back to you, Shahid. Toastmaster Shahid.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Ganesh, for your report. Now I would like to call upon Toastmaster Pravalika for her R-counter report. Toastmaster Pravalika.
Thank you, General Evaluator. I am back with my report. Starting with Sergeant at Arms, also the table topic master, Toastmaster Aniket. You have more than 4 accounts and you have 1 short pause. And after that, Toastmaster Vikram, the presiding officer, WMG, General Evaluator, and also the evaluator for speaker. You have more than 5 accounts, and also you have used the word N for 2 times. Coming to the tabletop, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster JK Arora. You have 4 accounts, And general evaluator Toastmaster Shahid, you have 5 accounts. Timer Toastmaster Ganesh, you have 2 accounts. Toastmaster Sushil, guest speaker, you have 5 accounts. And the speaker Toastmaster Ramya, kudos to you, you have 0 accounts. DTM Harish, the table topic speaker 1, and kudos to you, you have also 0 accounts and no repeated words. Speaker 2 of table topics, Toastmaster Ravikumar, you have 5 accounts and 2 arms. Toastmaster Mary Thomas, the speaker 3, you have 0 accounts. Kudos to you. And Toastmaster Shahid, speaker 4, you have 2 accounts. So this is my overall report. Hope we will learn and work upon our accounts and repeated words soon. And over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pravalika, for providing a detailed report. For sure, we will incorporate these and we will try to avoid our counter things. So now I would like to call upon Toastmaster Vikram for his grammarian report. Toastmaster Vikram.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shahid. Such a wonderful meeting today where we had learned a lot of new things, how to write a book. And I felt our keynote speaker had a very good vocabulary where he had used many nice words in his speech, apart from conveying us how to publish our first book. I think he had used wonderful our word of the day once, epiphany, and then he also had a very good grammatical usage when he delivered his keynote speech. Coming to our word of the day and idiom of the day, many of you had used it, starting from Toastmaster Manoj, Toastmaster Harish, Toastmaster Mary, Toastmaster JK Aurora, Toastmaster Ganesh, and Toastmaster Pravalika. I think many of you used the word of the day and the idiom of the day. So some of the good usages I felt today is double-edged sword. I think this caught my attention because these are some of the words which actually convey our message very clearly to the audience as from the grammatical perspective, and then cruelty, and then miracles all the time. And I play both the games. So these are the words used by our guest Mary Thomas. So which actually conveyed her message very well to the audience, and I also felt it's we should follow it going forward. And when coming to our DTM Harish, I think he used many nice words in his speech, like thought-provoking, and then I am my own success, and his the pronunciation and the vocabulary was excellent. So where I thought, he has a very good command over the English as well. So while many of you try to use the idiom of the day, I felt it could have been used much better today because today's topic was how to write a book. So I thought all of you are going to put your pen on paper at the end of this session. So I thought that could have been used more in this session as well. But otherwise, we all had a very wonderful session. So over to you, Toastmaster Shahid.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram, for playing so many roles today and giving us a detailed information on the grammarian role as well. So with this, we completed our tag team reports. Now I would like to, I will give my general evaluation report. So being it's an online platform, we started a bit late. So we should put an eye on it and try to be on time from the next time as also. And the start of the meeting, SA has just started the meeting, so he could have checked whether the recording has been started or not. Please put an eye on this also, Sergeant at Arms. And I would like to thank the keynote speaker for giving us such a detailed information. And till now, I have a perception of for writing a book and publishing that will so many cost is involved, but I come to know that it's no cost at all. So these kind of thing enlightened us so many things in this new area of writing a book. Thank you, Toastmaster Sushil Grover sir. And the other point I would like to say, like TMOD, while calling upon the speaker, he just called up the name. So, but in Toastmasters, we have one format, the topic name, speaker, and the topic. So that would have a better thing for kickstarting the speech. So maybe from next time onwards, whoever take this TMOD role, please keep this in mind and follow the format which we have. And to the today's speaker, Toastmaster Ramya. So she has delivered a good speech on the humorous front. So I have few suggestions from my end. Is like, is it as it is a online meeting? So when you are presenting the speech, only we could see some portion of you. You have used your gestures, hands so much, but we could not be, those are not visible. The same thing Vikram has highlighted during his evaluation. So I recommend whenever you give on the online platform, try to be a bit away from your laptop, so that you will be visible. Why? Because whatever the body language we deliver, that adds so much impact to the words we are giving. So from next time onwards, try to incorporate that. And coming to the table topics, Toastmaster Aniket, you have given good topics, but I suggest, as our today's theme is related to book writing and things, right? So try to connect your topics with the theme. So that will be, as a whole meeting will be in sync. So from next time onwards, whether it is Aniket or whoever takes the table topics role, try to be in sync with the theme of the meeting. And one suggestion to the timer, Toastmaster Ganesh, I felt like, so I could not see the timer cards on time. So sometimes it was yellow, sometimes was red, and sometimes was still in the green. So maybe it's due to the network, or I suspect. But from next time onwards, whenever you take a timer role, so try to keep your video on, so that all whenever you change the timer cards, it will be visible to everyone. So that is a suggestion from my end. So if we incorporate all these things in the coming meetings, then that will be a more impactful meeting for all of us. So with this, I will conclude my general evaluation report, and I will hand over back to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster J.K. Arora ji.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shahid, for a detailed report. So to conclude the today theme, a story not told is a legacy lost. Make sure your is written for the word and remembered forever. As Maya Angelou said, there's no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. So everyone write a book inside them. The tragedy is most never let it out. Let's put your emotions on pen and paper. Have your buddy. Maybe in Toastmaster you can have a buddy and who can push you to write a story. And then of course we will help you in publishing it, and everything we will help you out. So thank you everyone, and thank you now I'll say the Toastmaster Sushil Grover ji, our speaker. Okay, and over to Toastmaster Vikram, our PO.
Thank you, Toastmaster J.K. Arora. So can we have our Zoom master conduct the polls for the best lead role player and the auxiliary role players? Please vote for the best lead role player. Next, can we have the poll for the best auxiliary role player? Yeah. So if you are having the results with you, you can share it with me, Aniket. Since we had only one speaker and one evaluator, they by default get the best speaker and the evaluator for today. So
Yeah, Vikram, meanwhile, you can take the feedback.
Sure. What a wonderful gathering we have had today at Satvik Toastmasters. We are not just learning to speak, I think we are learning to live mindfully in our every session. So that is what is the agenda of our Satvik Toastmasters Club as well. Today, we did not just hear speeches from various speakers. We heard stories of transformation, starting from Ramya, starting from DTM Arish, starting from our TM Ravi Kumar, as well as our Shahid. So all of us have shared their stories about which were rooted inside them. And then these ideas sparked some curiosity and compassion within us. That is the whole benefit of joining this Toastmaster session. And the beauty of the club is it's not just the Toastmasters, we are a community of conscious growth. So let us hear from some of our guests today on how the meeting went. We'll start with DTM Harish.
Hi.
Hi, Harish.
It was awesome experience today. I'm sure, I mean, like me, there would be many in the audience who definitely have an epiphany of converting himself or herself into a Shakespeare. Thanks to Sunil Groverji and for inspiring us and leading us and hand-holding us towards that dream. Thank you. Thank you for this session.
Thank you so much, DTM Harish. Now let's move on to our guest, Mary. Toastmaster Mary, would you like to share your feedback about our session?
DTM Harish has already spoken for me. That's exactly what I felt as well. And Sushil, I would like to keep in touch with you because I hear that you're a philanthropist as well. So I've got something for India and I would like to talk to you about it. A great meeting as always. Satvik has always been on my list. Back to you.
Thank you, Mary. And moving on to our guest, she's also a speaker, by the way, our guest Ramya. Ramya, would you like to give your feedback about our session today?
Hi, thank you, Vikram. I was supposed to be the TMOD last week. I couldn't make it because of a sudden travel plan, and I'm glad I joined today and took up the role of a speaker. It is always nice to be in this club. Like you always live to the expectation and the standard you set for the club to live mindfully and become a better person after every meeting. And I'm very glad I joined the meeting today. I think it's a sign that I have to rekindle my spirit and continue the book from where I left. Very helpful insights and actionable inputs via our speaker, Sushil Grover. Something like journals you write but you don't read. That's I think it's a mind-blowing thing. And in 3 days we are going to forget everything. That's very true. I take it for granted that I'm surely going to remember because it's visually there in my head. But I think writing is a good idea. And maybe after I read after a few days, I will see a different perspective, and that can become a plot or an idea in a story. And thank you so much for all the encouragement and support that the forum has always been giving. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Vikram. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ramya. Still, we have our keynote speaker, Sushil Grover. So, would you like to give your feedback about our session? Yes, Sushil.
Yes, the session definitely, of course, this designed in beautiful way because this is Toastmaster International, and it has been designed very beautifully. A person who is a novice and lack of confidence, slow and steady. I believe that within a year, that person can become fluent in English and expressing his or her thoughts. So that is a beautiful way, and this very good platform for the individuals, for their personal growth, for their communication skills, and for their this public speaking. And definitely, this is even at this age also, as because I was not aware of this Toastmaster, I just heard the name Toastmaster, and I just Googled it out that near me, where is the Toastmaster, and it was just 4 kilometers from my place, and just I was a guest, and I went there, and then I found that yes, it is useful because this Toastmaster everyone has something, because I learn from each and every meeting. That way I go, I get the full value. So whatever things are told here, because I make sure that I don't use the fillers, I don't use the aha, and I don't use those things. So these are in my back. Yes, I don't want to use these words. So grammar should be correct, pronunciation should be correct. So all those things you get better little by little. So that way, very good platform. So thank you very much for inviting me, and it was wonderful to be here. And everywhere, wherever this Toastmaster is there. So if I can contribute a little bit, I would be more than happy to do that. Thank you. Thank you once again.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that insightful session, as well as staying till the end and giving your feedback with us. And it's truly an honor for us, sir. And now let's move on to our winners of this session. So starting from the auxiliary role player. Any guesses who could be the winner for the auxiliary role player, the tag team?
The grammarian.
Marian, yes, thank you. That's none other than me. That's right as well. And thank you so much, everyone, for voting for my for the grammarian role that I played today. And next, let's move on to the lead role player. Any guesses who would have won the lead role player today? Sushil sir, would you like to say who would have won? Would you like to guess?
Regarding, I didn't get. Please repeat.
The lead role player, whom did you like? Did you like the Toastmaster of the day? Did you like the evaluator? Or did you like the table topics master? Whom do you think?
Actually, I would like to give kudos to everyone, because I believe that even one person who spoke for the first time, that person deserves more kudos than any other person, because that was his or her first time. So
yes.
I think that this gold medal should be given to all. There is no dearth of that one particular person is good or bad. I believe in that philosophy, because I believe that suppose a person might have come for the first time and he has never spoken, he or she has never spoken, and just for 2 minutes he or she spoke. So that is also she should give a pat on his or her back. That yes, that's a great thing, and congratulations to all of them. All of them are brilliant. So I believe in.
While your comments are truly, we resonate with you, but we have to choose one person as a lead role player. So
no, I did. Yes, you are right. You are right. But you do that. Keep on doing. I have nothing against it, because I don't see. I don't judge people on that way. So I would be. I'm not able to give that judgment that he or she was the best.
That's totally understand that. So the lead role player for today is Toastmaster Shahid. Give a big round of applause to our general evaluator, Toastmaster Shahid, who is there to bring the quality in all our meetings, from the schedule, from the small nonsense which he noted during his evaluation report, that stood up very well in people's mind, and that's why he has been given this best lead role player today. So next, not least, but last but the least role, that is the table topic speaker. Whom do you think won that best table topic speaker? We had, I think, 4 speakers today. Any guesses?
Yeah, Dr. Mary.
Yes, that's Dr. Mary. None other than Dr. Mary. I think the double-edged sword example that you gave, I think, has stood up in everybody's mind. Thank you so much, Toastmaster and Dr. Mary, for joining us today and delivering such a wonderful table topic. So with that, I think we are coming to the end of this session. In the interest of time, I think I will hand over the control back to our Sergeant at Arms to adjourn the meeting, but we can stay after the meeting and for a few minutes to connect and to know each other. So over to you, Sergeant at Arms, to adjourn the meeting.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster. So I close the meeting.
Yeah, you can stop.